Hey Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, nice to connect with your energy. And welcome back, my love, if you're part of our family. I hope you're doing wonderful today, Saggy. Speaking of today, it is, oh my gosh, it's October 3rd, 2025. I am having a hard time this week keeping track of what day it is. But anyways, it's Friday, October 3rd. I wanted to just try and do a reading for you guys for the month of October. Obviously, to see what kind of energy might be around, what you might be working with. We're falling out of eclipse season. You might still be feeling a little of that. I know that I have been lately. So we're going to get right into that, Saggy. A couple of things first. As always, I need to say this because we have more beautiful family members joining us every single day. So if that's you, the reading may not resonate with you, so please keep that in mind. And although it is my intention that I'm doing it as an overview of October 2025, look, this could be something that's already happened to you, right? Or it could be something that happens today, right? Okay. My gods always give it to me. There is no such thing as time in the universal destiny energy. Okay. And obviously I want to say I love you and I hope you're doing wonderful. And thank you so much for all of your love and your support over here. It means everything to me. Okay, Sag. Let's get into this reading. When I was meditating, this was an interesting one because I asked my guides, what is the message for Sagittarius? For those that this is their reading for October, what is October looking like? And it felt like they put on a pair of sunglasses on my eyes. Like physically, that's what it felt like. My eyes are closed, of course. That's how I meditate. So a pair of sunglasses went on my eyes. Then I heard, "The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades." Now, I do believe that is a song. I don't know from who. I don't know when that song was. I feel like it would have been almost like when I was in my teens. "The future's so bright, I have to wear shades," or something like that. So, okay, so I think that's a pretty big omen because if the future's so bright, that means that you got to wear sunglasses because there's so many good things coming towards you. I think that's a great thing. So, I'm excited to get into this reading. Let's get started. I'm going to open up with my Wisdom Oracle and then we'll see where Spirit guides me, okay? So, let us begin. All right, Spirit, for Sagittarius, as always, thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for beautiful Saggy. For those that this is a reading, what is the message for over the month of October 2025? Can't believe we've only got 3 months left of this year. This is crazy. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. We have the Peace card. Beautiful. Reminder that this is a foundation of your reading, so it will apply to whatever's coming out, I would believe. It's 23, Sag, so that's a 5. 5s are about that change. Something beautiful changing in your life. Now, because this is peace, it is saying in this month you're going to find yourself being more peaceful. Energy around you might be more peaceful. I need a sip of water instantly. That's just got hit with that. Sorry about that. Peace overwhelming you in such a beautiful way. I mean, maybe things have been very, very hectic for you. Maybe there hasn't been a lot of peace in your life lately. But when this card shows up, it is a very good omen. We have that beautiful egg there representing a new, I want to say a breakthrough, representing a new way of living, a new life, something new being birthed, right? And then we have that gorgeous dove. And it is offering, it's carrying, oh my gosh, olive branch. It's carrying olives, right? So this is interesting too, because that does kind of indicate there are hearts all over this card, right? Hopefully you can see that on the bottom, all around the egg. This does indicate with that dove that there may be healing this month as well. So if there's been something off with someone in your life, maybe a loved one or of some sort, this does kind of indicate that this might be the month where peace prevails, okay? So beautiful. Now I have to blow my nose. Oh my goodness. My apologies, Sag. I think I've told you guys I'm really suffering from allergies and the weather where I am. It's just insane. One day it's 25, the next day it is 12, and it's like, how does a body deal with that change, right? So maybe some of you guys are going through that too. Back to your reading. We have time to go next. 45. Okay, so that is a 9, which is indicating that you're coming close to some chapter closing. Time to go does indicate that you are leaving something behind, moving on, moving forward. Some of you might be moving, right? I do get that feeling often with you guys. I don't know what that is. I think a lot of you that I must be connecting with are wanting to move or something like that. Because even when I look at these cards and it's time to go in peace, it almost feels like you are time to go because you're heading to what is going to bring you peace as well. Okay, very nice. And then we have clean it up. Okay, wow. So that is number 21. It is that beautiful 3 that I always preach about. 3s, right? Coming into alignment, Sag. So again, that can mean your body, your mind, your soul. It could mean, financially, emotionally, physically, whatever it might mean for you. Clean it up, though, does indicate that there's something that you're needing to kind of clean up and leave behind, really. And I'm getting that from these cards. This is interesting. I just want to share this with you because a couple of weeks ago, like I live in a city, so there's always noise and it's hectic, right? But I went for a little drive just out into the country, and the thing that I found was the air felt sweeter. The air felt more freer. I just pulled over on a dirt road and just kind of got out and listened to the birds and just like, wow, looked at the sky. Because, sometimes it's nice to disconnect from where you are all the time. And they're connecting this feeling with me. So for some of you, maybe that is what this message is that this is going to be a month where you start cleaning things up, you start planning things, you find the right place that you want to move to. Perhaps it's not out somewhere in the country, maybe it's in a city or something. And it brings you internal peace, okay? I'm getting a lot of this kind of energy right now. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has. It does feel quite nice. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what is the message for Sagittarius, for our beautiful fire sign? For those that this is their reading. Just to get out, as I was saying, just to get out and not hear anything other than the wind, the birds, the trees rustling. I'm sure many of you guys can relate to that, right? It brought this overwhelming, beautiful peace within me. And sometimes I forget to take those times to kind of detach, to unplug, right? Okay, so that feels symbolic for some reason or for someone. Okay, Spirit, I'll stop talking and you show me what you have for beautiful Sag. What is the message? October 2025. Okay, well, we cannot take all of these, so we're going to put them back, but we have the fates on the bottom, Sag. Okay, I'm going to put this all back. Too many cards. But I do not believe in coincidence, so the fact that the fate is on the bottom, this does feel like things are working really, they're going to work out for you. I mean, the fates, trusting in the fates, trusting that it is all happening for you. It is probably just on divine timing, right? Now, this is a 17, so it is an 8. It's your power as well, working with that. Okay. All right, this might be a longer one. Feel free to fast forward, Sag, if you don't feel like sticking around. While I'm shuffling. Okay, we got one. Thank you. We have Treasure Island. And we have Observer on the bottom. Getting quite warm in my room right now. Okay, and then we have Regeneration. Oh my goodness, Sag, and then we have Milk and Honey. This is amazing. I feel like this is all kind of... I feel like they kind of want me to keep this pretty close, so I'll try and keep this short. That's pretty much impossible for me, though. You and I both know that. Okay. Treasure Island has come out. Number 9, baby, number 9. So there is that number of you're moving to that island, to the Treasure Island. Now, you may not physically be moving to the Treasure Island, but you're headed there. That's what's coming towards you as well. This is a big card because it does indicate here there's riches. There's the richness of having more than enough financial support, but also I'm hearing the word longevity, if I could say the word. This is also like, look at all the hearts. This is like where your heart is fulfilled. It feels overflowing. This is the good stuff, Sag. This is a really, really good stuff. So Treasure Island is a pretty special message coming in here. We have Observer as well. So now that is number 13, so it is a 4. 4 is that foundational energy, right? Solidness. Observer, which is telling me that you're not really having to do very much. Okay, they gave you clean it up at the very beginning. But I think that is kind of a necessary step here in whatever way this may be resonating with you, whether it's changing a job or changing a location, changing a house, as I've said, whatever it is. But Observer is talking about not having to do a lot here. This is really just taking your time, taking things in, observing how you're feeling, observing on what's going on around you, maybe observing how other people are reacting or acting towards you. Sag, sorry, I gotta have more water. As I said, it's getting warm here today. Throat's getting dry. And then we have the regeneration, right? And I normally just take the bottom card and the card that came out, but this feels very special as well because this is talking about, again, rejuvenating yourself. It's like starting new. And I don't care if you're 90 or if you're 19. It's the energy of having a new life. It's number 46, I believe, and it's a 10. So it does correlate with the Wheel of Fortune. Also, if you break that down, it is the Magician in the tarot. This card is talking about having a brand new start. You don't lose anything. You're not giving up anything, but you're taking what you know, all your wisdom, all your experience, all of that, your likes, your dislikes, all that kind of stuff. And you're rebuilding, but it is regeneration, right? So it's like you might have done your life a certain way for like so many years, and this is feeling like you're going to do it differently, but it's going to be more in alignment with what you want and what you need, not what you've had to do or what you've had to, like the sacrifices and everything that you've had to do or make. I'm talking about that because we have the milk and honey next. Now this is number 51, so it is a 6. That is that's a number of balance, right? Harmony. Now milk and honey is this card that represents you being able to have more than enough to take really great care of yourself, to spoil yourself, to spoil your loved ones, to, have money to give to charity, etc., whatever is closest to your heart. I think that for a lot of you, this is going to be a pretty uplifting month, right? Now it makes sense to me with the sunglasses of the future so bright I have to wear shades. Okay, there's that rainbow too, which is very positive energy. Okay, so I'm going to put these back. I'll leave these two out. We're going to move into the tarot portion. But really, really positive energy coming through here. So I'd get excited, Sag. And I know I'm a little late in getting this reading done for October, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I feel like I want to start off with my Light Seers deck, so let's start here. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius. Gosh. We have the Fool on the bottom. Wow, there it is. This is the first major arcana in the tarot. It's the Fool's journey is what the tarot represents, right? So here is your brand new start, Sag. Again, this feels like exciting. It feels a little nerve-wracking is what I'm getting. Because I feel like whatever this is, I don't know what this is for each of you, but it feels like whatever it is, it's almost like not comes out of the blue, because I think this is what you're wanting, but it's almost that whole thing as I can't believe it's actually here. So this new journey that you're about to embark on, the Fool, love that. Taking what you need and leaving the rest behind and moving forward. We have the Page of Cups next, which is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is our emotions with ourselves, with others, our relationships, right? How things make us feel. Page of Cups is a new beginning. Pages are the beginners. So you're starting again. This is a new journey where I feel that, at least to start with, everything feels really, really beautiful and really, really lovely, right? Okay, so the Page of Cups. For some of you, this could be about a relationship that could be starting for you, that you might be beginning, right? We have the Eight of Cups next, okay, so same energy with emotions. Eight of Cups, though, is definitely you're leaving something behind here. Eight of Cups, okay, so, and walking towards that sun. Okay, sunglasses, right? Eight of Cups, again, it's like you've done the journey so far on doing one thing or on one kind of certain path, and then something changes this month, it feels, that allows you to go after your dream or to live your dream. That's what this is feeling. And then we have your card, Sag, Temperance. Beautiful. Love it. So your patience are paying off, right? Beautiful energy. Again, this is 14, so it is a 5 representing that change. You see the angel behind you, behind the Sagittarius figure here. Yeah, it's kind of like your dreams are happening this month. Okay. Now, however big, however small, it doesn't matter. The message here is Spirit is saying there is positive things abounding this month. Okay, I like it. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, show me more about this reading, please. For Sag for October 2025. I just got this, okay, this is going to be probably not for hopefully a lot of you. With this regeneration, I also just got this, I'm not a doctor or anything, right? So please don't, I do not have the qualifications to give any kind of medical advice. But this regeneration, they're connecting it to me, connecting it with me, connecting this card with me. Like if you're having some kind of knee or hip, I don't know, it's kind of feeling knee or hip kind of surgery or something like that. It's going to be really, really good for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So totally side note. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What is the message for Sagittarius for those that this is a reading? Thank you. 8 of Pentacles with the Hangman on the bottom. Beautiful. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is our money, Sag. This is our investments, our resources, all that kind of stuff, our money. So 8 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy because you've been putting in the work, right? You've totally been putting in the work. You're trying to achieve something. You're trying to get to somewhere. You're not quite at the 10, but you're almost there. So again, that goes along with that clean it up card because there's still a few things that are still left to be done. Look at the moon phases there as well, right? Because we have the full moon in Aries on October 6th, I believe. And then we'll have the new moon in Libra, but I can't remember what date that is, if it's the 23rd of October. So you see, this is almost representative, indicative is the word that they're giving me. Yeah, that by the end of this month, whatever you've been trying to achieve, whatever you've been working on, Sag, it feels like it comes to fruition. Okay? So there is a little bit more work to be done. There's a little bit more cleaning up to do, okay? We have the Hangman on the bottom. So yeah, this is the perspective change. This is seeing everything from a different point of view. How can I put this? Because they're giving this card, the Hangman, they're giving this card with the energy of, again, they're connecting it to the clean it up. So this is really wild for me. Because it's almost like if you were to say be moving, right? I'm using that as an example here, Sag. It's almost like seeing things from a different point of view of like, how can I put this? This is crazy. It's almost like they're saying, think about what you're going to take because you're not actually going to need everything that you do right here, right now. See it from a different perspective. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Show me more for Sag for October 2025. What else for Saggy? Just got the 8 of Pentacles and that's that. Okay, that all turned over. Let's see what they are. Yeah, okay, beautiful. We have the Empress and the 6 of Swords. I'm not taking reversals today. The Empress, the 6 of Swords, and then the Magician on the bottom, followed by the Queen of Wands. Wow. 8 of Wands, and then the Tower. This is incredible energy coming in here. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles. You're putting in the work. Okay, so whatever this is, Sag. Some of you, it's like, I need to start my own business. I've got to get that. Okay, so you got to start cleaning things up, putting in the work. Again, some of you, however this is, I don't, you get the gist. It's followed by the Empress, which is Taurus energy. But again, this is like going with the treasure island. The Empress is abundance. It's prosperity. It's blessings. Again, the belly is represented by the World, which indicates that one cycle closing, a new cycle beginning, right? This is a beautiful, beautiful energy to come through here. And it's followed then by the 6 of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Taurus's card too. I don't know if I said that or not. Sometimes I don't remember what I'm saying when I'm channeling. 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is you literally moving from where you have been, whatever that is, something that has been not so happy, not so in harmony, not so bright as the sun, but moving towards, again, the sun. You can't see the sun in this picture, but you can see the waves right here, how choppy it is, and back here it is much smoother. Okay, so bottom of the deck, the Magician. Need I say more? This is you creating what you're wanting. This is you putting your beautiful energy and focus into what you're manifesting, Sag. This is also Spirit's way or God's source, whatever you believe in, coming through to say you can have exactly what you're wanting. They're letting you know that. And again, the fact that it's followed by the Queen of Wands, which, yes, is a feminine side of you. But again, we all have feminine and masculine in us. This is what you're meant to be doing, creating your magic, whether that is you creating your own candles. Maybe some of you make your own candles. But whatever this is, being very, very in alignment with what you truly, truly, truly love to do. Whatever that is. Picking berries, making jam, building a shed, whatever it is, that is where you're headed to. Again, you guys are very creative, so it could be many, many, many different things. Let me know in the comments what your passions are, what you really love. If you did not have to, and maybe some of you don't have to work or have an, I don't know how to put this, maybe you have financial background, but if you could have whatever it was that you're wanting, and every day you could do what you love to do, what would that be, right? Because I feel like that's where this tide is taking you to. I'm going to put this like this. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much. What else would you like Saggy to know? For those that this is their reading. Definitely feel like there's movement. Okay. Didn't come up. Oh, okay. If it wouldn't have went in, I would have taken it, but they did. Let me just reground here. Okay, what else is happening in October, please? I just seen the Fool again. Very interesting too. I just seen the Fool again. Wow. Okay, so some big change is happening, and when the Treasure Island comes out, it's not really any kind of a joke here. That is again a very good omen of something. That's me. That was me dropping that. Hold on, I'm going to reground the deck. It's all getting a little chaotic. Okay, I say chaotic. And we have the devil on the bottom. All right, okay. That's Capricorn's energy. I don't really feel that it has any energy in this reading, so I feel like that was just representing the deck. Okay, show me more, please, Spirit. Thank you. That's, oh my gosh. It's too many. There's too many. This is too many to take. Shoot. Oh. Okay, we have 5, so let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, well, we're just going to go through it. Okay, Ten of Swords. So, Sag, this is the ending, right? This is the completion. Again, it's the sword, so this would have been something, a road that has been very difficult, very hard. Man, I need another sip of water. This is crazy today. Thank you guys for always being having big hearts and having patience with me. It means a lot to me. So the Ten of Swords, as I said, this is something that is coming to an end this month that has been painful, that has been difficult, that has been, not in alignment with you. So that is happening. It's happening this month. We then have, what do we have? I'm just going to put these underneath, I feel. Okay. Queen of Wands showing up again. Okay, so that's confirmation. This is the energy you're meant to be in. Doing what you love to do. I think that's the best way to put it. What is it followed by? The Magician once again. Okay. And it is underneath the Empress, the way I'm placing the cards. The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. So again, this is that new start. These are the seeds, right? This is the beginning. This is planting your seeds somewhere else, doing something else with the knowledge that it's going to grow to the Ten of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Wow. Going after what you want. Going directly after what you want. And on the bottom, we have the Emperor. Wow. And the full moon is in Aries, and this is Aries card, right? So the Emperor, number 4, right? Sag, Aries represents I am. It's the first house. So when you ask yourself this Aries full moon, who are you? What do you want? What do you stand for? What do you love? Put your intention of bringing that towards you, calling it towards you. The Emperor is also about standing in your power, and really calling the next steps towards you. Again, it's the emperor, right? So the emperor rules his kingdom, if you want to look at it like that. It rules his empire. This is a powerful energy coming in here. So this is making decisive decisions, knowing what you want, following through. And again, this coming to fruition for you. Okay. I just want to take a moment because the energy feels quite intense, feels quite beautiful. I want to go into a different deck and see if we can get anything else out here. So this is a process, and you can see this. I can see this totally. This month, it feels that if you utilize your energy and you utilize again what you are desiring, maybe is a better word to put, Sag, I do feel you are going to receive it. Okay. All right. Just for funsies, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to spirit animal. Let's see if there's anything else that spirit wants for you. Ah, wow. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Wow. Okay. 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You know, and sometimes this can be inheritance money, right? This can be a windfall. It could be a really beautiful investment that comes through. 10 of Pentacles, though, is like long-term financial security. Sagittarius, it is followed by the Fool. Wow, okay. So, twice you've had the Fool. And I've seen it 3 times, I think it was 3 times, when I was shuffling the other deck. This is exciting. I want to know what this is for you guys individually, because this feels like, wow, brand new. We have the 9 of Swords next. That's okay. That does feel indicating here that there has been stress, that there has been concern, there has been worry, maybe sleepless nights. You know, I'm hearing that. Is this all there is? Is this all? What is this, Spirit? Is this all there is? Which is telling me that someone out there has said that maybe at night lying in bed. Is this all there is? Is this all there is to it? Is this it? I got to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. Where's the happiness? Where's the joy? Where's the enjoyment? You know. Okay, so they're giving that to me. So I totally can comprehend and understand what that card feels like and that energy feels like. And then we have the 5 of Swords. So yeah, there has been a little bit of you know, what is that called? Trash thinking, kind of, you know, we all can do that. Ooh, and then we have the 3 of Swords underneath that. So look at that. It's literally like you are in the process of totally transforming from heartbreak, disappointment, stress, worry to this new path that seems to be very, very stable. Okay, so let's see if anything else wants to come out. I love that. Thank you so much, Spirit. What else would you like Sagittarius to know? We'll leave it just like that. How are we doing for time? I don't want to waste your time. Okay, let's see. So what else would you like Sagittarius to know for the month of October, please, Spirit? I'm just kind of looking here. Okay, thank you. That makes sense to me. The 7 of Wands. This is a card of keeping your flame lit, okay? Yeah, because that wand is protecting your flame. I think that's a very beautiful advice that Spirit is saying, because sometimes others will try and blow out our flame, especially if we're being very successful and we're succeeding in finding our happiness. And again, just protecting your desire and what you're wanting, okay? I want to put it here, I feel. Okay. And what else, Spirit? What else? What else can you tell Saggy for October 2025? Deck's feeling sticky right now. Okay, anything else? Ooh, okay, what is that? Mother of Wands. That's the Queen of Wands once again coming out. Now, interesting enough, Sag, so she's shown up quite a few times in this reading. So again, that is you being taking the lead. You know, again, all that I've said, all the creativity, all of that beautiful energy. You have the 7 of Wands here, right? So again, that is keeping yourself protected, right? Keeping your energy protected. the only difference with this card here from the other Queen of Wands that was in my Light Seers deck, if you look at it, she's protecting her eggs, right? She's protecting her beautiful, beautiful eggs. So again, in some way, I feel like this is advice from Spirit as well, is protect your energy, protect who you are, protect your dreams, protect whatever this treasure island is that's coming in. Protect it, okay? I know I've said this before in some other reading that I've done, but it is true. When good things start to happen and beautiful things start to roll in, sometimes there's other people that want a piece of the pie. And so I feel like that's what Spirit's saying with the Seven of Wands and the Mother of Queen of Wands. And I don't know why they asked me to put it here, okay? But that's where it feels like it needs to be. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. So, Page of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of newness coming in here. And again, the rainbow up above, right? For me, as a reader, as a channeler, rainbows represent the magic. Not even the hope. Yes, hope, but it is the magic. It is the magic that does exist. And, you know, there is that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow kind of thing, if you look at it that way. Okay, I don't know if I want to go anymore. I feel like they want me, the energy to stop. That's it, I think. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you have for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading, for the month of October 2025? Just want to tune in here. Yeah, I just feel with that Ten of Swords as well, things get lighter after this. And again, Sag, they're giving me that future's so bright, I've got to wear shades. Don't know, I'm going to have to look that up, what that is, if that is a song or if I'm just delulu right now. Okay, let's go 3 more times. Is there anything else for Sagittarius for October 2025, please, Spirit? Was that 3? Okay, 3. I think I went 3 times. 5 of Pentacles. That is an energy as well with this, with what I was saying with that Ten of Swords. This is an energy where I do feel, and I almost want to pull something else on this. This is interesting now because this 5 of Pentacles is showing up now as connected to someone else outside of you. Oh. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, right? It is that, the traditional 5 of Pentacles, thank you, Spirit, is, you know, people outside of the church. It's cold. They feel abandoned. It's like poverty. They don't have enough. There's a lack. I'm going to have to pull out something on this. Thank you, Spirit. Because this 5 of Pentacles, to me, is what they're giving me, is that this is going to be representing someone that is, I want to say around you, but outside of you. I don't know how else to put that. Around you, but outside of you. That they... someone's not going to like this shift. I think that's the best way I can put it. That someone is not going to like this shift. That's why you're giving me this. Okay. That's why they're giving you these 2 protective cards here. That's why they're asking you to protect. Heads up. Protect. I'm going to go back to my light series. I want to pull something on here. But bottom of the deck, I do want to say to you that we have the 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands is victory, Sag. I don't know how else to put this. I hope those of you that this is your reading, you're going to understand exactly what is coming up, the messages from Spirit here. Butterfly is representing the transformation, but the butterfly is free. It's free from the wands below, right? It's not stuck. It's flying. Ooh, that's weird. That was like coming out of left field here. This 5 of Pentacles feels to me that someone around you, outside of you, I don't know how, okay, is not going to be happy about this. Yeah, let's go back to my light series. I'm going to just see if I can... Spirit, could you give me a little bit more on the 5 of Pentacles? Let's just go one time. Can you tell me a little bit more about the 5 of Pentacles? Am I correct? Is this that someone's not going to be very happy? Or that they're going to feel, left behind? That's what I'm getting. Now, that might not be for everyone, right? Well, I'm not getting... I got the 6 of Pentacles. But I'll look to see what the other cards are, but it's the 5 of Cups that just came out, right? So 5 of Cups is the sadness, is the disappointment. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone is not happy. Someone is not going to be happy about your success, you moving forward, whether it be all this money coming in, however this is, Sag. I have to give it to you as I see it now. I just want to see what's underneath. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit, thank you. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. That's on the 5 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Yep. So, we do have 5 of Wands, so it could be a Leo, could be an Aries, could be another Sag, but I doubt it. We have the 7 of Swords. So look, this is someone, why does this always seem to come up in your readings? 7 of Swords is someone is manipulative. They're going to try and they're going to try and steal. You can see that this person is trying to steal the baby ravens, right? And thinks that they're going to get away with it. They got a knife in their hand, right? Okay. Spirit, you're amazing. How Spirit works is just incredible. Okay, so heads up, heads up, heads up. Yeah, they're going to be sad. But they're going to be disappointed that they can't. Holy shit. You got 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. The only thing you don't have is the 5 of Swords. But you have the 7 of Swords. So whoever this is, just heads up, Sag, okay? I just, that's as much as I'm going to go on here. Someone is not going to be happy about being left behind. That's about the best way to put it. So protect, protect, protect. Okay, my love? I knew it as soon as this 5 of Pentacles came out. I just instantly knew that there was a little... someone not happy for you. Okay, so that's for the month of October. Again, this might be something that's already happened. But again, it's like beautiful things happening for you, and then someone in the background going, I don't want that for Sag, so let me try and sabotage. So heads up, okay, babe? Heads up. All right, now where do we want to go? I'm going to close your reading off. Let's go to soul coaching. Get one card, hopefully, and see how we end this. Oh my God. We have freedom. Freedom, Sag. It's 23, so there's that 5. And there's a horse. This is a month of breaking free. I swear this seems to be coming up a lot. A lot of you must be going through this kind of energy where, well, you know, you get what I'm saying here. But again, look at this is freedom. So this is where you're headed. It's followed by simplicity. 49. Or sorry, yeah, 45, so it's a 9. Followed by communication, which is 11. Spirit Angel 11. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. Thank you so much, Spirit, for guiding me in this reading for our gorgeous Saggies. Final message to close out this reading. This deck feels super heavy right now. Wow. Final message, please. What would you like them to know? More guidance for Sagittarius. One card, please. Oh, okay, 2 cards. Thank you. It's getting goosebumps. We have communication on the bottom. Look at this, it's reverse communication. So that is a heads up. It is number 11, right? So it is a master number, your angels, your guides. Communication. I'm just going to leave it there because I think you'll get what that is. Freedom is coming after that. Power is coming after that. And truth is after that. But let's see what cards came out. What do we have? We have simplicity once again. So this is about cleaning it up. Clean it up. Remember that first card? Clean it up. Got to get rid of all what is not working for you. Making room for what is definitely coming in for you. And we have miracles. Okay, Sag. So this is the month of miracles. There we go. This is the month of miracles. So trust that. Look at all those cherubs up there in the air. Hopefully you can see that. Let me pull it back maybe. Beautiful energy. Miracles are happening for you this month. Magic and miracles, okay? Just the heads up. This, right? All right. Whew. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and listen to this reading. I hope it helped you. If it resonated with you, I hope this made sense. And again, just that little heads up. Saggy, thank you so much as always for all of your love, all of your kindness, all of your bright lights. The future's so bright, you're going to have to wear shades, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. I love you so very much. I'm going to send you big, big hugs. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So much kisses and love. Have a beautiful month. May this month be one of the best yet, and may it continue forward. All right, Sag? With that, take care and be well.